The chamber of the Grand Assembly shimmered with refracted light that splintered across towering crystal walls. It was less a hall and more a cathedral of arrogance, suspended like a jewel at the heart of the Threx Dominion's core world. 100 species gathered in tiers of floating platforms, their bodies scaled, feathered, or plated, every surface glinting beneath the blaze of artificial suns. The design was deliberate. This place was built to overwhelm, to intimidate, to crush the spirit of defiance long before the blade fell. For centuries it had worked. Kingdoms, empires, and free systems bent their knees in this place. They pledged tribute beneath the sneering gaze of the Threx, swearing loyalty in order to avoid annihilation. But today, the air trembled with a different anticipation. Today, the target was Earth. At the center dais stood General Cath of the Threx Dominion, a towering brute clad in armor forged from the fossilized bones of a conquered leviathan. His tusks curled upward like twin scimitars. His eyes burned with implanted fire, and when he spoke, his voice thundered from a dozen resonant chambers hidden throughout the hall. He raised his forearms wide and bellowed. "The humans are cowards. You have all seen their transmissions. They laugh, they sing, they play at rituals that mask their fear. They build weapons that they do not use. They chatter about peace while clinging to their fragile blue world like hatchlings terrified of the dark. They are weak. They are soft." Ripples of approval surged through the assembly. Some beat claws against railings, others hissed, others drummed plated chests in thunderous agreement. The sound shook the chamber like a storm. General Cath lifted one massive claw and silence returned. His glowing eyes narrowed with predatory hunger. "And yet," he growled, "these humans insult us by refusing to surrender. They hide behind irony, behind laughter, behind childish deflections as though war is a game. So I, General Cath of the Dominion, extend an invitation. Let them send their finest, their bravest, their strongest. Let the galaxy watch as Earth's pride is crushed beneath our feet." His words rolled outward, broadcast to billions. On desert moons, in mining stations, in glittering palaces, every screen carried the spectacle. Few expected Earth to respond. Most assumed silence. A few muttered that perhaps the humans would surrender. And then the chamber doors opened. 2 figures entered. At first, the crowd thought it a mistake. Surely Earth would send diplomats, a delegation of frail officials carrying tablets and treaties. But only 2 came. They were unarmored, unaccompanied, unafraid. The first was a man, tall but unremarkable, clad in a plain dark coat. His boots were worn, his posture ordinary, his hair graying at the temples. He looked as if he had wandered into the wrong meeting. And yet there was something in the stillness of his walk, the unhurried patience of every step, that made predators lean back without understanding why. His eyes were flat, gray, disturbingly calm, and when they swept across the hall, even species that had never known fear felt it for the first time. Beside him walked a woman of razor-edged poise. Her black attire was simple. Her hair was bound in a knot. Her beauty was not decoration but weapon, all sharp angles and shadows. Her faint smile made feathers bristle and scales tighten. She carried no weapon, but her every motion promised she could make the air itself one. Together they crossed the floor. Their footsteps echoed like drums across the hollow chest of the galaxy. Whispers spread. 2? Only 2? Where are their soldiers? Where is their army? The man inclined his head to General Cath, polite as a neighbor across a fence. When he spoke, his voice was soft, yet it carried into every corner without amplification. "Thank you for the invitation. It is hospitable of you." The woman's smile deepened. She said nothing. Somehow that was worse. General Cath laughed, tusks gleaming. "This is your delegation. 2 flesh bags? Earth mocks us. What are you? A farmer? A preacher of your childish faiths? Where are your fleets, human? Where is your army? Did they cower behind your moon?" The man only shrugged. "They stayed home. We thought it polite to keep this simple." He glanced sideways at the woman. "Besides, there are 2 of us. That should be enough." Unease rippled through the chamber. Some laughed nervously. Others frowned. The woman spoke at last, her voice smooth as silk over glass. You wanted to see Earth's finest. Here we are. Kath sneered. Do you think words will save you? Empires kneel here. We write history with blood. You stand here with wit? You are insects. Insects are crushed. The woman tilted her head, studying him. Her smile sharpened. Funny. Where we come from, insects often outlive giants. The hall murmured. Kath slammed his claws down, cracking the dais. Enough. If you claim strength, prove it. Before this council, before the galaxy, face our champions. Bleed in this hall. The man gave a small nod, as though agreeing to lend sugar to a neighbor. The woman tucked a strand of hair behind her ear, her smile as sharp as a blade. Neither flinched. Neither argued. The silence stretched taut. And in the upper tiers, one scholar whispered what others already suspected. They are not posturing. They are not afraid. They are not even trying. And still the two stood, ordinary as dust, unyielding as stone, inevitable as the night. The balance had shifted. The hunters felt, for the first time, that they might be prey. General Kath raised his arms and roared. Let the games begin.